Ophiuchus, how are you? It's MJ from Alta Love TV. Happy to be here doing your April 2020 reading. I know this is a really weird setup, my lovers. I am currently in the English countryside, and where I'm living has just a bit of a dodgy Wi-Fi connection and zero signal. So I've really been enjoying actually getting out in the morning to a field, a hill, and doing your readings for you. Fortunately, my car is big enough for me to sit in quite comfortably here and watch the sun come up. So it's really nice. Ophiuchus, you guys are such a special sign. I always appreciate your positive, like, yay, doing Ophiuchus, right? Especially because we live in such transformational times, it's nice to acknowledge the 13th sign. So this is for Ophiuchus, the Alta Love community, divine guidance and loving clarity of the Most High. That's the intention here for Ophiuchus or anyone who stumbles upon the video and resonates at any time. We'll just see what comes through the cards. So yeah, I'm MJ. I have a book called The Fearless Life Guide, and I sell online courses that help you be the change. Sustainability, spirituality, and freedom. Those are the values of Ultra Love. So let's crack on, shall we? So I'm hearing like you're definitely anchoring your sovereignty. You're building your strength in as far as your divine feminine and divine masculine ultimately, and empowering your divinity in your pinnacle and also your clarity of mind. And the star card is here. That's what I sense is coming through about claiming your sovereignty, rising your strength. The star card is almost like a guiding factor in it. So like you might even find yourself stargazing or connecting to certain stars and planets to invoke a greater sense of divinity and sovereignty. And this is ultimately what's really going to help you empower your strength, your inner strength, your eternal strength. It's that divine and or cosmic kind of connection. So the strength card has to do with conflict in your environment, or conflict in your creative world. It's almost as if there could be people that are like fighting you, basically attacking you, or it's just this energy of battling it out. So if there are people in your environment that keep giving you shtick, then definitely walk away, because the Eight of Cups is over here as well. And all of this, so the energy of the battle card, and I often do see this as petty conflict, but like any conflict is conflict. If it's petty, it's just easier to walk away from, right? So, and then we have the walking away, and then the card that's sort of rising out of the walking away is the Queen of Pentacles. So this energy's come up in another reading somewhere where it was like taking the high road. So instead of continuing to fight or continuing to defend yourself or continuing to prove your strength or prove yourself to anybody around you, the cards here are like, just walk away and empower yourself to freedom. Because there's no value in what you're walking away from, because it's all just battle, it's all just conflict, it's all just back and forth. No, this is right, no, this is right, and you're done. You're walking away straight to the star and straight to the Queen of Pentacles. So the reading here, the cards are really saying like, focus on yourself and empower your divinity, empower your sovereignty, empower your strength, your perspective, and your self-worth ultimately. Because the other people around you, they're not going to give it to you. They're too busy in conflict themselves. And then the walking away card again is showing that this is you moving toward greater sovereignty, greater power, and actually claiming your star power, claiming your unique authentic code, as it were, as a being. Yeah, so really what you're walking away from is a lack of success, or a feeling like this shit never works out for me, or like, or people never hear me, or people never see me for who I am. But there again, it's just because these people can't see themselves for who they are, right? These people are constantly fighting against themselves. So yeah, they're not able to recognize you. They're not able to see you, hence the walking away card. Like, you're walking away from failure, from conflict, from, right? This is what you're walking away from toward the star card. Essentially, you're walking away from disempowered energy and people that don't serve you. Yeah. Yeah, it really was a cycle of heartache, a cycle of anxiety, a cycle of sleepless nights, and ultimately part of the learning is an empress energy. The learning here is your power, your cosmic connection, your rootedness as well. Like, for those of you resonating, you know your power, and if you're constantly looking to other people to reflect that power to you, you will always end up like shits, you know? Oh bugger, like, this is just conflict, right? Because you're rising up here as these nobilities and empress energy, saying like, you have the power, stand in your power, and walk away from the situations that I think intuitively you know it's not working. This is definitely a group consciousness as well. This isn't specific to one person that I'm intuiting. This is possibly like a new beginning that you took. You felt all this promise, you felt all this positivity, maybe a new creative project, and it feels like it's failing and you really want to walk away. And the cards are saying, do walk away. It's not, it's again, it's a cosmic learning, it's a higher learning of intensity and also of energy, learning energy. And it's transformative as well, because there's a lot of wand energy, and there is a heartfelt healing. There is a kind of grieving process as you walk away. And yet remember that we're only ever, the pain of what we're walking away from is our own projection. It's our own expectation. It's energies of self that we had projected into a future timeline that isn't viable anymore. It's not there. So we have to walk away, basically, because it's never going to go to where we want it to go, right? That's where that intuitive sword comes down to essentially guide us to the star card, guide us to the Queen of Pentacles, reinvigorate your inner strength and your confidence, because that's ultimately what's bringing you into this Queen of Pentacle energy, this very powerful matriarch with the action oriented, and also the mental equanimity of the King of Swords. So there's a nice balance, divine femme, divine masculine energy here that you're empowering through the star card. And the strength is just saying, just keep at it, you know, keep the faith. You've been through a lot, and ultimately everything you've been through has been teaching you. You are moving to a time of celebration after a time of sorrow. You know, we're heading into spring. So there's this abundance card come through for you, Ophiuchus, which is really nice. And then it's ultimately definitely going through transformation. Some of the people you're in are projecting stuff onto you. That's why it feels shit. And you want to walk away, and you are walking away. That's the grieving card, feeling sorrow, feeling pain. And yet ultimately this card's come up as well, like the celebration card. So if you're not, like, there, you will walk away and eventually start to restore and feel better with the star card there, and the Queen of Pentacles anchoring in your seat of power, like really sitting in that, building yourself up again. And there will be opportunity to have some fun, you know, spring energies, whether in quarantine or not, like getting together, having some fun with yourself or a group of friends, or you know, just letting loose a little bit. That card's coming up a lot. I think really for a lot of people in this community, it's been so fucking deep and so intense, and it's just like those last little bits of residue, or those last little bits of, you know, going over these patterns and really going like, I'm done with that, I'm walking away from this, I'm going to take the high road, going straight into my abundance, my power, my sovereignty, and I'm going to have fun with that. And I feel that if you just open up to the fun, it will land. It will come in. It's almost like you'll just suddenly be finding yourself having a frolic or having a really good time. Be like, oh yeah, you know. Oh, I saw that in a reading. Yeah, and then this card's come up as well for the community intuition. Usually this is par for listening to intuition. So often is the case, we deep down we don't think something is quite right, or we know and we just do it anyway. We rationalize the intuition. Basically we use the programmed mental stuff to then wash out what the intuitive guidance is really asking of us. So this whole cycle, and many of us in these last 6 months or so have been through a pattern cycle to truly anchor us into our path and in the direction that we're really meant to go in. So April might offer you a bit of a turnaround or a bit of a twist, I feel. And if that's the case, and it just really, it's when we sit into something like, is this going to feel good going in this direction, or is it going to feel good going in this direction, and then go in the direction it feels lighter, it feels brighter, it feels more grounded and stable, more true to who you are, right? And not pleasing other people that you're just hitting up against conflict with. So there's your April reading with Ophiuchus. If that resonated, feel free to book a private reading. Just for the next couple of days, there's a bit of a deal. So check out altalove.com. Email me. I'll send you the link to the deals as well. Otherwise, have a great April, you guys. Happy, like, heart, love, vibrashe, wherever you are in the world. I love you and appreciate you so much. And I look forward to seeing you guys next month. Take care, Ophiuchus. Peace out.